Question, I want you to demonstrate what you're going to do when someone does this type of thing. Okay?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right,
Two things.
Yeah, here we go. So if I'm fortunate enough to have locked this up,
yeah.
Notice what he's doing right away.
No, most of the time, I'll try to put pressure against your knee. Hold tight. Either side.
Oh yeah, I feel the hip
See
coming
that?
up. Yeah.
See, I put my elbow against your knee and I pump my hip up.
And believe it or
so
not,
it's going to ankle lock you if you don't let go.
Yeah, and there was a lot of pain by your hip coming in under my calf.
Go ahead.
So let me see here.
So if I'm on this side, this elbow goes here. I kind of try to get rid of your hook. If you hook my thigh, or if you hook my thigh, go ahead, hook my thigh. I put my weight down and I try to lift. It's like an ankle lock too. So but here, look here. Go ahead, hold. Okay. Here and here.
Yes. And the hips come through.
Or
go back ways are getting the point.
No, but here, like when I'm here, keep attacking. My objective is to actually move my butt. This.
See his hip escape.
See what I'm saying? So I don't. You depend how much control you have on my upper body. But I would say in general. Go back again.
Yes. Boom. So we got that guy here who locked it.
Elbow against the knee, and look my hip.
Yeah. So that creates a lot of pressure.
And I keep moving. Look, I keep moving. Look, that way he already popped out. So push, control. Try to get your head on the floor. See how I'm crunched?
Here. So I'm looking for side control. See that shoulder sunk in. It made a big difference. Move out of the way.
Go away. Get your head out.
Good.
That's the advantage on no gi.
You're a sleeper. I'm going to ask you a question about the kimura. A lot of guys want to have an option from here for defense.
Oh, that's kind of hard.
Now, I know at one time you're hooking under here and going down here.
Let go.
Yeah, see how he laid his arm down and he's pushing his hips out.
Yeah, I put my weight on your arm, so if you don't let go, actually it will hurt you.
Yep.
See what I'm saying? Go back to you.
I also like your guillotine defense.
Okay, so here I put my weight down. Yeah, here you kind of like see how his arm actually.
I held on too long.
If he holds too long, he's going to be the one in the upper trouble. Here or here. Yep.
I held on a little too long.
Okay, so first thing, the guy got my arm.
Hey.
I use my leg to kind of delay the submission and to lock his hip. Okay, he might end up on top. I don't know, you know, like. But here, as I put my weight, I try to work, you know, here. Keep attacking, keep attacking. And still here, I'm in danger there. Go ahead, keep going.
Here, I sense this is gone. So, my game is going to be to try to. Yeah. Here comes. I got him in the half guard, but look at the way he is putting his knees and pressuring out. I have a little bit of control of his elbow, but it's not really going to help me very long. I have to try to figure out what else to do here without getting cut. And I sense that coming, but believe it or not, it was no way to really avoid it.
I try to go for that choke.
Yeah, I feel okay, but yes, but so many problems. Look at the way this is torquing.
Americana.
It's kind of coming up this way with his hip while he's still. Go ahead.
Shoulder and here.
Bang, and there's a submission.
If you move that way, then I go for straight armbar.
So if I move this way, and I'm done. Right there. Notice how things go from one to the other.
Yeah, if you skip that one.
Carlos isn't the type of guy that's going to try to hold on to something that the second he senses it's not working, he's already moving on to something else. That will most
The basic idea is the crunch, what we have discussed here, whether you're on top or at the bottom. To be in a position where you give no space, maximize your weight on the guy's hip when you're on the side.
And be heavy.
Like when I'm here, instead of being square, see how I move my hip against his hip?
It's leaned over.
And anytime he gives me space, I'll get the knee side. See what I'm saying? And here he waits for a second, I'll beat that arm, start going for the mount.
Boom. Boom.
Okay.
Yeah.
And back to the knee.
Back to knee right. Didn't even give me a chance to try to really escape before he came right back to the knee right. Creating more problems. Always wearing me down. Always making me carry his weight.
Did you feel that triangle counter for the back?
Yes. Yeah, very good. And people have questions about that, so I want to make sure we covered it. So in one case, he's here, you're in here, you're pushing down here, and then you placed your elbow pretty much here, did you not? Here. And then your hip was coming up forward, creating all kinds of pressure behind here. My calf.
Now this leg here,
here
I keep stepping.
And here. And it's coming open here with pain compliance and a lot of pressure from his hips. So it's not as effective as it needed to be. If I try to force it, I'm hurting my own ankle. So here, it's opening up. Here comes his hips again. So he's put two different things together.
Now go back again.
Okay.
Let's see the other position. I'm gonna now go to the other side.
Push. So this is the one that I usually use. Is I put his foot down. Now my hip is pushing against this. Yes, and here comes his hips. Hard to control. Maybe I can try to pin like Carlos does to me. His hips. But look at him come up with his anchor. Okay? Very critical.
On the ground.
And he's going. And look at him fish. He's pushed into me and he's
I did on roll.
Let
you guys notice I did on roll this time. I actually made him sit back.
Yes, his hip on top of mine pushing me back. Here comes this. And it's already stretched and an uncomfortable position here. I'm trying to keep him from really controlling, but there it is. So, once
you kind of go from one to the other until you get.
Once the legs were controlled, once his legs were controlled.
I don't know if you notice this. That's the tail of the knee bar setup. When the guys, when I'm on all fours, most of the time people roll. Yeah, they go forward. Yeah, it's just kind of set on your leg.
He moved back on me. Want to see that again?
So like you kind of going. When the leg was kind of hit, when you put on your knees, I kind of locked.
See what I did? He's pushing back, and no matter, he's not really rolling, but his hips were pushing back into my hips. Whoa, I'm in trouble there. Very tight, very sneaky, very simple. Carlos, thanks a million.